streets can't trick I. Oh no, no, trick I, the streets can't trick I. These streets can't trick me no more. Trick I, the streets can't trick I. Not no more. Trick I, the streets can't trick I. Oh no, no.
Big up Father Bombastic, the grandfather MC, Ricky Ranking, the great #1. Everybody used to fear this man.
Teacher, what am I doing well? Teacher, you know well,
Yes, sir.
Greetings Friday.
You're a long time, Ricky.
Yes, veteran.
Long time from in the sound system days, from the long time blues downstairs, from Nasty Rocker to Stereograph to each and every one, enough different DJs over the years. To be honest with you, Star, you give us enough inspiration, enough different vibes over the years. And you know why we call you the Godfather, because you're original every time.
Thank you, my brother. All right, brother. It's blessed. You don't know.
The new single is called Trick Eye. And this produced by Roots Maneuver on the Banana Clan label, which is a brand new label that is to explode on the market soon. And on the label so far we've got Jimmy Screech and me and a few other artists coming up. This is another track, double A side, 2 pieces. So, yeah, that's a new single. It's going down good, the single. I think people are feeling it, yeah.
You lay your own lyrics down on it?
Yeah, came into the studio, heard the track. And just looked at Gabriel and said, boy, there's the mic set up. Try a little thing on this track, you know. So he goes, yeah man, yeah. So I went in there, started singing, done a couple of little runs where I was just singing anything and nothing. And I started jogging down little things, you know, this and that. And I just came up with certain words, you know, and I thought, ah, see your man, pattern. You know what I mean? And it all came. And there, you got it. Trick Eye, the streets gone Trick Eye.
Trick Eye, the streets can't trick I. I'm a name Daddy Rambo, and the streets can't trick I.
Trick I, the streets can't trick I.
The streets can't trick I. Long time, I know Daddy Rick I.
Yeah man, I trick I, you know. The streets can't trick I, no way at all.
My message in my music is to, I'm just telling people to like be good, you know, and you know, watch out for what's bad and watch out for what's good, and you know, time is the master, you know, only time can tell.
What's Can't Trick Eye about?
Trick Eye is about the streets, really, where I grew up on, and how it was, and how it is, and how it still is, and what is still is, and nothing ain't changed still. And I'm singing about, when I was about, I'm singing, actually, there's an age to that song. An age to that song when I was about 26, I reckon. And things were a bit tricky, man. Really tricky, and it was difficult to just walk down the street without being set upon. And, you know, being accused of things what you haven't done. And it was just like, to me, it was just like a trick. Like a trick, like a trick. Like it was setting me up on it. I got angry sometimes about it. I used to sit down and talk to my dad and my mum. I said, Mum, why do every time I go out on the road I get picked up by the police? She goes, son, you must stay in the house. I said, but I've got things to do. She goes, yeah, but what you doing? And I say, I'm not doing nothing. And you know, when you try to explain to your parents and it still happens, you kind of wonder what the hell's going on. And they say, weird. Mum's right. But if I stay in my bloody house, then keep getting tricked on these streets, and you know what I mean? So I'm actually singing about when I used to go to parties, and every time I used to come from a party, there's like always some policeman waiting for me. Yeah, we used to smoke ganja, yeah. But we didn't have none on us. We was walking out, we're that silly. You know what I mean? No one's that silly, but boy, we used to still get the pull. And it's to really go to our heads, man. It just go, come on, officer, man, let's look over there, man. She goes, you just put empty your pockets, and we just empty our pockets, and somehow we end up in a bloody station for something. You know, see I got a smile on my face still? It's good. It's like a lesson, really, so I can actually tell these children that Don't let these streets trick you. Do not walk with weed in your pocket. Do not walk with knives. Don't give them the opportunity to see you building a spliff on the street. Because as far as they're concerned, you're taking liberties. But this country doesn't realize how much protection some of these kids need. You know what I mean? That's why these things happen, you know, why enough youths in my days walked with knives and things like that, because it was just a terrible scene sometimes, not all the time, but some bloody weeks, man, we're like, wow, you know, they're fighting that enemy down there. Sometimes you don't know where the enemies come from. And that's why I do songs like Heal the World and Hear the Word, and you know, a lot of people are annoyed, you know. And I asked them in my song, it's totally wrong. There's a food shortage. And they go, politics, Rick. And I go, but what, in many countries? You know? And they go, what you keep talking about that for? And rare. It's not what I keep talking about, it's what's happening. So more time, you can't sing a love song. You can't go, baby, I love you till tomorrow. Because there's so much pain in the world. And before we can sing any more love songs, let's get rid of all that pain, you know what I mean? You bring a little bit of love back, even if it's for 5 years, so people can see 5 years of love. And we don't want you to go back to war neither after the 5 years, but if you have to, what can we do? We're just people from communities and cities, and you know, it's just a shame that we can't just find a solution to all the problems. There's knowledge. Gotta get your little wisdom on.